My question is that one day a person is born and one day he'll die. So why the life is exists?
For fun.
But what's the purpose of life that anybody's life that I am here? So what's the purpose of it?
Well, it can be tackled in many ways. One is to do your best. And having done your best, achieve the best. That is in a worldly sense, what we understand. I often used to think that if the soul that was separated from the source is born many times and goes back, if it has to attain the same condition again, then where is the fun? You came with certain potency. Let us see, you came with X potency and returned back with X potency. There is no fun in it. I think it's a foolish game being played out by God. That I send you, go and come back as clean as I sent you. Right? But you have to, through our sadhana, through our practices, let that X be multiplied many a times. Life after life, we can increase the potency of our soul. The biggest problem with Hinduism is this, that soul is changeless. It's an assumption. Soul is completely pure. So if it is completely pure, then why need you to purify it further? Why should you? So the idea, Sahaj Mark says, let that potency with which we descended be incremental. May it grow infinitely. So when you return back, you have that infinite potency. And what is that potency you are carrying yourself with? It is increased level of consciousness, your perceptivity, your responsiveness. They increase. You see, I have defined in a very simple term consciousness. Consciousness can be defined as degree of awareness. To what extent you are aware. That also means to what extent you are unaware. With human beings, we have awareness and also we have the ability to respond. Tree cannot respond. If you try to cut a branch, it will not respond with another branch slapping you back. So appropriate response is also required with that's why the elevated consciousness we enjoy. But often our responses towards the loved ones are often erratic. People, parents for example, how we respond to them, see. We are hijacked by our own emotions and our own temperament and our ego and reject their suggestions often. And the relationship gets spoiled. From a parent's side, it's always good, but from child's side, the child remains tormented. Why did I, do such a thing? And often, if it gets repeated, then the relationship can really get spoiled, unfortunately. See, so the kinds of responses we carry out in life. So not only to perceive things, but to appropriately respond to various situations. That makes us human. And how to take this further, more and more towards it. See. It is automatic that when someone curses you, you may respond with anger. You may perhaps give a blast and break his jaw also, perhaps. But then, if you are elevated like Buddha, for example, with a high level of awareness, it's all right. He is cursing me, that is his problem, it's not my problem. Right? So, with that understanding, you'll remain silent and you will remain in your blissful state. So, we need to increase that. Our level of awareness, level of understanding, level of responsiveness under all situations, you see. And that increases the potency of our soul that we cherish so much. It gives us life. And we owe that much. Your father gives you, let us say, $1 million. Okay. And after 50 years, if he's still alive, you have to give the account to Papa and say, here is $1 million. He'll be very unhappy. In 50 years, at the rate of depreciation, it has already become negative. You must multiply it. What has been given to you must be multiplied. Same thing, the soul and its potency, whatever has been given, it must multiply, otherwise there is no purpose. So you can understand a purpose of life from many angles. Do the best you can under all situations, and whatsoever you do, do it with your heart. Then you'll flourish. Of course, there are times when you are emotionally drained out and say, okay, enough, I'm tired and I'm depressed and I feel like crying. That's also part of our existence. Nothing wrong in crying. Nothing wrong in feeling sad at times. It's okay.